Hi, I'm Claire Irvin and I'm Head of Travel at the Telegraph.
Hi, I'm Katie Morley and I'm the Consumer Champion at the Telegraph.
Together we're going to try and answer all your questions about coronavirus and travel. Our advice would be just, if it's 4 weeks away, just to wait and see. And the situation is developing so fast that if it's all booked and the Foreign Office advice hasn't changed, then really there's nothing that you can do apart from hang on in there and see how it develops.
That's right, so much could change in 4 weeks. So the first thing to do here is obviously to contact the hotel. Keep an eye on the government advice, because if that changes to say that you should not be going there or you should not be going there under anything but essential travel, then you would have a really good case for getting your money back from that hotel.
BA also have this brilliant policy in place at the moment whereby they are offering alternative flights to people, to passengers who've been unable to fly to their initial destination. You could do as many on the travel team are doing and just hold off for a few days and weeks just to see how the situation develops. You know, it is moving at a rate of knots and we don't know where we'll be this time next week or the week after or next month. Alternatively, of course, there is the UK. We are really lucky. We've got one of the most diverse landscapes in the world in a relatively small space.
For whatever reason you do decide to go ahead and book this trip, I'd recommend putting in place some really good travel insurance. Absolutely not too late to buy insurance. You can buy it now. You should have a look on a comparison website in order to get the best deal, and just have a real hard look at those terms and conditions and make sure that it is the best cover for you. Sometimes it's worth paying a little bit more to make sure that you're covered for all the right things.
European health insurance will cover you for the whole of 2020 until December the 31st.
If you're on a package holiday, they have an obligation to keep you updated and informed, and they may pay for you to be flying home. I've also spoken to a number of travel insurers, and depending on your level of cover, they also would pay for you to be travelling home on a different flight to what you'd booked.
So you are always better to book through a tour operator in terms of protection, so you'll have more support there. If it's atoll protected, then you have the comfort of knowing that they will get you home from somewhere. An agent will be able to help you find a tour operator, but ultimately all the responsibility for your safety and getting you home lies with that tour operator.
If the FCO has said do not travel to a location that you have booked travel for, actually your insurer shouldn't even need to step in. It should be the airline or the holiday company that should be giving you a refund. But if for any reason they don't, your insurer should absolutely cover you for that. If you're phoning up to check whether you could cancel your holiday because you're worried about the health implications of travelling somewhere with coronavirus, make sure that you fully disclose the reasons why you're feeling like that to your insurer.
During that slump, you are likely to be able to get some really good deals. And so if you are happy to travel, then you will probably be reaping the benefits, although we really aren't looking at them as benefits in this instance.
No, and what I would add as well is if you're snapping up a bargain that perhaps nobody else wants, there might be a really good reason for that. Quite a lot of time between now and Easter, so really anything could happen. And if that did happen, then yes, I mean, depending on your policy, insurers should cover you for any extra costs that you incur in that scenario, shouldn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's, you are travelling somewhere that has not been deemed as dangerous to travel to. The Foreign Office said it's fine to go when you left. If the situation changes while you're away, then that's not your fault, and that's why one of the reasons you buy insurance.
Yeah.
I think.
Your first step needs to be making an official complaint to the insurer. Give them a chance to sort it out, because sometimes they will, but if they don't, you could write to the Financial Ombudsman with your complaint, or you could write to me and I'll sort it out.